Hey, so we are back again with Raphael from Wealthy Expat. If you guys missed our first video, I have it linked in the upper right hand corner and down below in the video description, where we talk about life in Dubai as a crypto investor, what to expect from the government, from the banks, and events and stuff like that, so check it out. But now let's talk about, okay, you made a decision, why would someone want to start a business in Dubai? Maybe people are, waking up to their ability to be more mobile, and Dubai is obviously tax-friendly area. How is it exactly tax-friendly?
I would say Dubai is tax-free overall. There's always people commenting, they have taxes, they have sales tax. If you incorporate in the wrong way, you pay taxes. Yes, but if you just Google the information on how to incorporate a company, or you watch our videos, for example, we talk about it, you can pay zero tax across the board in your crypto, in your company, and anything you need. If you're a crypto investor, you might think, oh, I can just move to Dubai and not open a business. But how do you get a visa and a residence permit? Because you're just here as a tourist. And if you extend tourist visas, you just live on a tourist visa, it's pretty impossible to live here on a tourist visa. So if you really want to spend a significant amount of time, you can get a permit. That permit, you can get it two ways. You either buy property or you create a company. The company option is about 10% of the cost or even less of buying property. And most people that are investing in crypto, they don't want to buy property, they want to wait until the crypto goes up, and then they buy property, or maybe never. So you start the company, and that company can stay idle. It doesn't need to make money, it doesn't need to transfer any money anywhere, it doesn't even need to do the activity that you say it's going to do. So maybe you put that you're doing software, and unless you need a bank account for the company, then you don't need to prove that you do software. You just open the license, you get it in 7 to 10 days, and then in 3 to 4 weeks, you can move to Dubai as a resident, open a bank account, do anything you want, cash out your crypto, buy a car, whatever you want, and then live here. So that's usually the main reason why people open businesses here. If you have a real business, let's say you're running a crypto project and you want to move to Dubai, then in that case, obviously you need more operational, you have staff that you need to pay through the bank, so you need to be more careful about how you do things. But opening a company, extremely easy. The total process should take you less than a month, and it's not extremely expensive. It is more expensive than pretty much anywhere else around the world, but it shouldn't cost you like 100, 200 grand that I've heard sometimes it costs some people. And that process, after you do that, then you can move to Dubai and not pay taxes. Okay,
so getting into, again, these different options for getting, let's say you just want to live in Dubai, your residency or your visa. You mentioned the business. Now, what if people do want to get into real estate? I know that it's kind of volatile, the price of real estate. It's rivaling Bitcoin at this point. But yeah, what are your opinions on what to expect for real estate?
In my personal opinion, I'm not an advisor, I'm not a real estate advisor. We have people that do that, but the market here is just overheated mainly because of Russia. These people, they come here and you will not believe what kind of money they bring. They bring $2 million, $5 million, $10 million, and they bring it in crypto most of the time. They cash it out and they have $10 million in cash, and they just go to a real estate person, they go to a developer, and they say, here you go, 10 million, just make sure my name's on it. What they're gonna do with 10 million? They're gonna buy 3 apartments for 3.3 each, when really those apartments should be sold for 2 million. And then it shocks the market. And that's been happening for the last 6 to 9 months right now. And that's just consistently happening. So when that stops, when that shock stops and these people stop coming, which probably not gonna happen over the next couple months, the prices will probably drop. And now it's also winter, so you do need to take into consideration the seasons here. There's winter, where the weather is amazing, people come, people live here, and then there's a summer when everybody leaves, when it's 45 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Celsius, when it's just way too hot. The prices also drop. So if you want to buy property, if you want to rent long term, come in the summer for a week and you'll find the best deals. Because right now the market is insane right now.
Totally agree with the summer thing. We came here once in March and then again in June, and now we're here in November. So we got a taste of all of those. June was, it's a different crowd of people here also.
Right.
There's no one around, which is kind of great. Traffic is like non-existent, but yeah, for sure. So it's good to know about the real estate and the best time to buy, or to at least keep an eye on it.
Yeah, for sure. And just know that everything in Dubai is like that. It's very volatile. It's just like, if you're used to volatility, which we at this point we're used to extreme volatility, Dubai is really like that. Sometimes the traffic and the people and the amount of people in Dubai is insane, and then it seems like the city is empty. The prices go like crazy and then they drop massively. Because it's a new city. This whole country overall is 51 years old, when there's countries that are thousands of years old. So it's really developing. It's all a testing ground. That's also why there's not that many taxes, because if they tax people, there's nobody here to test anything to build a country. So it's really like that. It's just the Wild West almost at this point.
Interesting.
Wild East. Wild Middle East.
So let's say you get your residency. How long is that good for, and what is it like to renew it?
Depends what kind of company you open. If you open a free zone company, it just means free of tax, free of regulation. That's a 2-year visa. If you buy a property at a certain price point, 200 grand, that's also 2 years. If you buy a property over 550 grand, that's 10 years. So that's the golden visa, which is like 2 million local currency. You get 10 years, but usually it's 2. After 2, you can keep extending it. And if you have an attested bachelor certificate, you can increase from 2 to 5. So it's usually from 2, 5, 10, but you can easily extend every 2-3 years. So it's not that hard to live here. The only problem is that there's no permanent residency.
Yeah.
Unless you're a billionaire like Pavel Durov and friends with the royal family, they gave him citizenship. But at this point, it's not accessible to everyone.
I was gonna say, you got his number? Call him up. So you can't get permanent residency, and also citizenship is classically nearly really difficult to get here.
That's one of the problems here, that people come for like 10-15 years and nothing. They have no permanent status, where if you go to Portugal, for example, after 10 years, most people that have done anything will probably have either permanent residency or citizenship. Yeah. Which is strong, and it's also an amazing passport, which the UAE passport also is. Yeah. But there's no possibility to get it, and that pushes back a lot of people.
Anyway, so that's going to wrap it up for today's video of why you might consider launching a business in Dubai or getting residency here. If you guys are interested in more of what Rafael has to say, check out his channel, Wealthy Expat. Also, he does a lot of other free, helpful information as well, so definitely check that out. So hit like and subscribe. We'll see you.
See you.